Hi guys, today's little video I'm going to do around reports and how to customize them and modify them and do all sorts of options with them. Now keep in mind there are two major types of reports. So you've got our report panel here with literally hundreds of reports on them, and every one of these is customizable and interchangeable and movable, all those sorts of things. Plus you've got list reports, and again these are a very similar concept, but again all of these are available, and every one of them has this customize option on the right hand side here, where clicking on the three little dots gives you the option of turning fields on or off. You can change the labels, make them wider, smaller, all those sorts of things are available to you. Again, with any type of report, you can simply dump it to a spreadsheet, literally as quick and as easy as that, and creates an instant spreadsheet. I can click on that and jump straight into it. So again, keep in mind this is available on any sort of list report or any sort of basic reporting feature. You can dump that straight to a spreadsheet and do whatever you like with that. All right, let's go back. You've also got a bunch of filter options here where you can apply filters and create your own sets of filters. So you might create a bunch of filters, save them, they're then available as a drop down in here. Or again, if I'm looking for any sort of field, just start typing and it will zoom in on whatever makes up that field, like so. So again, you've got a whole bunch of options available to you there. These are all, you can move them around, resize them, the whole lot. It works absolutely brilliant, just love it. You've also got, when you look at any sort of panel at the top or menu, you've got a bunch of chart options, and particularly on your dashboards and stuff like that, there's a whole bunch of range on different chart options that you can choose from here. So any one of these that I go into, it will give me a different chart at the top that I can play with. Now keep in mind, again with the three little dots, if you click on it, you've got more details. This will take you to a data based report, or you can simply hit edit chart, and again inside here there are dozens and dozens and dozens of different types of charts you can use. It's absolutely brilliant. You can go crazy with this. There's just so many in here. Now default means that this will show up for everybody. If you want this chart to show for everybody, you tick default, and show means to show it on your dashboard, on whatever area you want to put that into, you can show it there. So there's your choices. All right, let me go back. So there's your charts. You can move them around, resize them, the whole lot. Totally customizable, totally available to you. Again, if I come back into reports, you got the same concept here. Your three little dots, you can export it, you can apply filters, run comparison periods, FX rates, the whole lot. If I'm looking at any sort of data, like so, I can simply click on it. It will zoom back into whatever makes up that data, all the way back to the original transaction that comes from. So you can zoom all the way back into that. You can also drill into any drop down, see the card associated with that. All right, let's go back. Back to reports. Now, for me, one of the biggest things to use is around the favorites. If you tick this, they'll appear over here, but you can also see them from the drop down up the top once they become a favorite. The one that I love the most though, the one that just gets used so many times, is what we call a spreadsheet link. This guy here. If I click on this, this will then create a spreadsheet of that particular report. It'll save it to wherever you want to save it, and I'm just going to jump into that now. There it is there. The beauty of this report, I absolutely love this. Basically, it gives you the ability to read the VS1 tables in the background and apply them automatically to a spreadsheet. I'm just going to enable all the content. So you end up with what we call this raw data tab, this guy down the bottom here. And all of these fields on this side are linked to that raw data tab, like so. This raw data tab is communicating directly with the VS1 tables. So these are real-time data, and it's live. So if I come in here and I clear this data just to give you an idea of what's going on, I can then create as many different reports along these tabs. I can create tabs with charts on them. I can create tabs, whatever you like in Excel, you can create. If you point it back to this raw data tab, this one here, the moment you want live data, the moment you want to update that, and you can have any number of tabs across here, you simply go to this data and hit refresh all. You've now got real-time data live directly from the VS1 tables. It's directly updated you instantly, and you've got all the information there. So you can create any number of spreadsheet options you want, and it's live data. It's real time. It's looking back at the VS1 tables that make that up. It's absolutely brilliant. Absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, let me go back. I won't save that. Jump back into here. Also, when you come into here, if I click into my reports again, I'll go back to the reports tab, you have what we call accountant style reports. Now these are shareholder levels. These are high level reporting that you would normally get and pay enormous money to an accountant to produce for you. These are automated. They're all part of the business. Now what we recommend is you allow your accountant to log in here and produce these shareholder reports, and he can modify these as much, he can edit these, but they populated with your data specifically suited to your company. The beauty is you can send this out to shareholders, and it ties in with DocuSign, where once they're sent out via a PDF, they can be electronically signed for and accepted, done. So your accountant can do all your end of year reporting, send this out to all the needed parties or the parties involved. They can sign off on it, and the tax reporting is all done. It's just absolutely brilliant. Love it, love it, love it. All right, let's go back. So also under your reports, something you should really be aware of is under settings. If you come down to email settings, like so, you can also set up what we call frequency. So let's say in my case of my profit and loss here, I want to send that out to certain stakeholders every month, on the first of every month, and it's starting from today, whatever that may be. I want it to go to all months, and what that means is the system will automatically email out your profit and loss, and if I save that, to whichever recipients you select in here. So if you put in your the shareholders of the business or whatever it means automatically they will get sent this profit and loss report, and it'll go out to them directly. It'll automatically happen in the background, and it runs. It's brilliant, which means every month, week, whatever you choose, you can set a frequency up for that to run, and away it goes, and it's absolutely fantastic. All right, let me go back. Again though, keep in mind you've got all sorts of dashboard options and choices you can make. These are all part of the pack. They're built in. You can do comparisons, all tons and tons of different reporting options. Whichever way you want to look at it, you can add in a report for it, or a chart, or a graph, whatever you want, you can make that work. So there you go. There's a basic understanding of reporting within VS1. Again, if you need to know more information, or you want to do this as a one-on-one, more than happy, simply reach out. We can do a one-on-one presentation with you, and yeah, hope that makes sense. Cheers.